Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm live wherever I need to be live. Hey, I don't know what the delay was, guys. I don't know why this match didn't start exactly when they said it would start. But in any case, we are here. Ahly versus Orlando Pirates. Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Mokwena. I am your host, and this show is all about South African football, and every now and then we dip into Europe. Just a toe. Today is one of the days where we get to look at all of those things all together, because not only do we have a South African team playing here, but it just so happens to be the CAF Champions League, and it happens to be the 12-time champions. 12-time champions of the CAF Champions League, Ahly versus Orlando Pirates, who have won this competition once, but also they've got 5 domestic trophies within the last 2.5 years. So that is the two teams that are coming up against each other today. Okay, guys, so I'm looking for 50,000 likes. 50,000 likes, I'm looking for that. But also, if we can reach 35,000 by the time we hit halftime, then I know that in the second half, I'll leave it open. It's a very interactive show. And at halftime, I let 5 people in. They come and have chats with me and analyze what we've seen from the first half. And then in the second half, should we hit 35,000, then, man, we carry on and everybody can jump in. How do you jump in? You jump in by clicking on the button at the bottom of your screen that says multi-guest. Oh, Pirates. Oh, Mfukeng. Oh, you really?
Bafana, man.
Really played through. Really Mfukeng played through and he couldn't put it in. So, bottom of your screen, multi-guest button, I'll let you in. We have chats. Okay, let's talk about the two teams. Orlando Pirates currently sits number 2 in the Betway Premier League Premiership. They've got 11 games played, 9 wins, no draws, 2 losses. They've scored 22 goals and only conceded 5 for a grand total of 27 points. Their opponents today, Ahly, is number 1 in the Egyptian Premier League. They've got 8 games played, 5 wins, 3 draws, no losses, currently unbeaten. They have 13 goals scored, 3 conceded, for a grand total of 18 points. In the last 5 games, Ahly has 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. The loss, of course, coming versus Khanye CR Belouizdad. Can you guys not hear me? What's happening? Hey, guys, please let me know that you can hear me. I've been talking for a long time. They're in the comments. What's happening? Is it echoing? Oh, you can hear me. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Don't scare me like that. Okay. Last 5 games, 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Last loss being to Khanye CRB, who beat them 1-0. Pirates, of course, in their last 5 games have 4 wins and 1 loss. Last game out was a 2-1 win versus CR Belouizdad. And these two teams have met a couple of times, but the last time out was a draw for Orlando Stadium. Starting lineups are as follows. You have Chain in goal, Sbisi Sesane, Marco and Libito make starting lineup appearances. Then you've got Makaula Mbata Hoto, Maswanganyi, Mfukeng, and Mahopa. Ahly side, they've got a bunch of changes themselves. Shobir Khaled, Rabia Yasser Koka, Marwan, Karim Walid, After Imam El Sai, and Wessam are the starting lineup for Ahly. There's some people that are not there, like El Shanawi, El Shahad, who's on the bench, Taufik, who's on the bench, and there's a reason why. The reason why is that both of these teams have qualified for the knockout stages. So all they're doing right now is trying to avoid Orlando Pirates, trying to avoid Mamelodi Sundowns. Guys, is there an echo, Vele? Wait. Wait. Let me just make sure that nothing is echoing here. How? Hey, I'm just gonna ignore you guys. There's a reason why there's been so many changes. Pirates also making changes with Libito and Marco coming in is because both of these teams have already qualified. It's just a keep fit game, as the Dumi is saying over there. Keep fit game to make sure that they make it into the next round. But You want to try be number one, because if you're not number one, assuming that Sundowns wins their game tomorrow, then you'll find that you might be playing versus Mamelodi Sundowns. And I don't think Pirates, man, I don't think we want Pirates and Sundowns to meet up until a long time later. Okay. The other thing is that Pirates is one of two unbeaten teams. AS FAR, the Royal Army team from Morocco, is the other unbeaten team up to this point. The reason why the stadium is so empty is that there's been a restriction that has been placed on these games. So that is why the stadium is so empty. Now I was thinking to myself, I was talking all of that trash about Pirates and its attendance. But no, it is restricted. The audience is restricted as it stands in the group. Orlando Pirates number 1, Ahly number 2. They've 11 points and 10 points respectively. Okay, let's get into the game. So far it's been quiet. I saw how easily Umfuken got in behind that right back. That is not the starting lineup for starting right back for Al Ahly. So I'm expecting Pirates to try and exploit that specific space. Oh, Mahopa. Oh, yeah, tribule happy Mahopa. Another thing is that we're not going to see Percy Tau. Percy has moved on to Qatari SC. He's going to go make some money there overseas in Qatar. So let's see, in Qatar, in the UAE. So let's see how that's going to play out. Last time I checked, Team A plays Teams B in quarterfinals and C takes on D. A1 takes on B2. I'm not sure, but it was something that was said before the games that started that you don't want to meet with those guys. But I'm going to go with you, Sammy. So according to Sammy, A plays B, teams in the CAF quarterfinals, and C takes on D. A1 takes on B2. But where's Van Rooyen? He's resting, guys. He's resting. You're not gonna see anything. You're gonna hear what I'm saying because of copyright. I can't show you the game, guys. I don't have the money to go and buy the rights to show games to you guys or the rights to the highlights, all of that stuff. You can always donate and I can see what I can do. But because of that, I will get banned if I show anything that I do not own. So please, guys. Lucky Power says, OT, Pirates is playing very good game. No, me, I like Pirates. Here's an unpopular opinion. Here's a hot take. I think Pirates plays more African type football than Isat counts. I think Pirates this season have figured out how to be a little bit dangerous on the counter, but also they don't play the cleanest of games. And Pirates fans are gonna get all in their feelings about it. They don't play the cleanest of games, but they get their wins. They know they need to they counter once or twice. Bang, 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 move out. Very, very, very African type game that the Pirates is playing, I believe. So that's why I was like, there's that. And also the fact that Orlando Pirates is new to all of this. Well, newer to all of this. So the teams don't necessarily know full out what Pirates is, what Pirates does. They're going to surprise a lot of people. I think it's going to get harder in the knockouts, but I wouldn't put it past the Pirates getting a little bit further. Remember, CAF Champions League, in the group stages, yes, it's big teams and all of that, but because there's only 16, you don't get the biggest of teams there. Now, when CRP Luis that we were praising and saying that they're big teams, Abo Mayo. Now, they're new to this. Abo Esfar are new to this. Abo Raja had been out for a very long time. There's a lot of teams. Abo Stade Abidjan. Abo, who's the one that's under Maniema Union? It's new teams. It only really gets proper competitive in my eyes when you hit the knockouts. So Abo Al Ahly are used to just coasting, man. They coast through these things and then they get to the other side and they start playing a little bit harder later. But I think Pirates has a great chance here to do something here. New haircut. Yeah, of course. Oh, the only way to... I believe in them they might get a second star. Look, man, look. I want Pirates to get a second star. But the Mkelo Ane in me, the no star having Naturena in me doesn't want Paris to get that second star. So can they get to the final? Then let Labona star 10 years from now. Get that second star 10 years from now. Liluna, Mamelodi Sundowns, 10 years from now, Lekai it's a second star. Not now, please. Chief, Tapelo. Hey, Tapelo. Hey, Mara, why do you have to say those things?
Why don't you ask positive questions, something nice or okay?
Why must you come in with violence now? Hi, guys. Morris is the first signing. But the Sundowns are going out tomorrow. Sundowns are going out tomorrow. Guys! Don't you guys trust Cardoso? The whole point of bringing Cardoso in was to go win that thing, wasn't it? Experience, yes, billion, this and that and that and that. Wasn't that, can Mangoba go and win the CAF Champions League? No, we don't think so. Imagine, group stages. Guys. There's one thing about Ahly. They play the ugliest football. Ahly is ugly. You know, they could come out of this game with one shot, one on target, and go home with a win. I am forgetting. Why is Pirates so deep? Why is Pirates so deep? Oh, Time Traveler is the one who said Sundowns are going out tomorrow. Scientific calculators are being used. Has Bafana and Sundowns switched? I can't. Literally, Sundowns makes Bafana. So now Bafana doesn't use calculators and never mind. We're watching Pirates. Morris will never solve Chiefs' problem, says Ayanda. I'm going to indulge you for 2 minutes about Chiefs. 2 minutes. By the looks of the rumors of the signings, we're going back to the helicopter, guys. We're going back to the helicopter. It's helicopter football that's going to be on display. Morris is an amazing aerial player. He's played under the Gavin School of Flight. That's where that flight school there by Supersport. So it seems like we're going to take them higher. We're going to take them higher. Anyway, hey, we're back to Pirates. Don't expect an exciting game. I think that's the one piece of advice I could give to anybody watching this game right now. Don't expect a high-tempo, back-and-forth type game. All this game relies on is if Ahly is going to come out and want to beat the Pirates. If they don't, and they do what Ahly normally does, it's going to be a boring game. They're not going to go forward. They're not going to do a whole bunch of things and put themselves at risk. They're just they know they've qualified, they're going to see out the game. It does Abu Zepenchin, Abu Shahad, El Shahad, Abu Shenawi, the starting goalkeeper, and all those guys. The Pirates now is through. So, guys, don't expect an exciting game unless Pirates is embarrassing them. With 2 goals from 10 league games, Morris. Well, there's also a rumor about Umabuya. Oh, I would have loved Wonder Boy Makubu. Wonder Boy Makubu would have been great, I think, but I'm not doing that thing as Chiefs fans do. With 2 goals from 10 league games, OT helicopter will win us games, which is what we need. I wasn't adding anything. I was just saying that it seems like the chopper has been called and we're going to be helicoptering until the end of the season. So everybody who's got this idea that we're going to be playing beautiful football, Angsaz, when is this game? It's now, Ngomanike first half. We're 13 minutes in. What do you mean, OT? This is a high-tempo game. High tempo, busy, but not effective. How many box entries have we had so far? Hey, Tyler. Padlu warned that Nabi Paul is route 1. Why are people surprised by the Morris signing? Do you know why? Oh, fist and Mayele. I told you guys that if Chiefs signs the player, or Chiefs brings in player, oh no. Ahly.
Wabafana, man. What?
Yo, far post. 2 men, free header. Couldn't put it on target. Heban. But this game is fire. Oh yeah, no more. Heban. Malume Kutz. Eli, to go and explain why Shalulile scored 2 goals last time as a GNU secretary. Actually, I didn't ask. As the GNU come together for this game, so Sundowns fans and Kaizer Chiefs fans, have you united against Pirates there in Cairo? Have the delegates being sent over to Cairo? How are we looking at that one, number one? And then number 2, betters. I'm speaking too much. Betters. How are you guys betting this game, the Panthers? What are you saying? Straight win Pirates? Draw? Both teams to score? How are you looking? At least no lasers, says Mo Africa. Why are we talking? Yeah, Q boy, please tell them. Which side am I on? I'm on Pirates' side today. The last time I saw Al Ahly, they embarrassed me in a final. So they're the ones that stopped me from getting a star. So Pirates must avenge the neighbors, man. Malume Kulso. Agirike, guys, how lightning. Lucky Boss says, but to be honest, Chiefs need a coach because they've seen, hey, guys, we're stopping with the Paris talk. The opposition are up in arms against the Pelapia. Under 1.5. As a Sundowns fans, I want Paris to win, says Ayanda. Paris is going to win this game, no doubt, Baba. Lucky Power says, Bucks to win 2-0. Paris must watch the crosses. I wish Paris takes this win. Okay, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Oh, you've come together. Mara, I don't think I've seen one Sundowns fan. Sundowns fans, how do you feel about this game? Just think about Hoto being a all saver. Like, I think, okay, what's going to frustrate me about this game is that 2 minutes in, we saw Mfukeng just run past that right back, Al Ahly's right back, like there was nobody there, right? Played in behind. You can see that Al Ahly is playing a little bit of a high line here, right? Why not try and manufacture that chance over and over again, similar to what you did in that first 2 minutes? Because I think, chain. Pirates.
Wa bafana man. Wow.
But Orlando Pirates must conserve energy and play on transition, says Tapelo. There's no combination play from Pirates as yet. We don't Batloele, Batloriminya. Oh. But as South Africans, we need to be honest about Makhupa. This guy doesn't make any impact. I like it. Let's not be unfair. Let's not be unfair. Umakhupa is part of the reason why the national team is doing well. Is part of the reason why Paris did well early in the season. In some of the seasons at times when he's on the pitch. What he doesn't give you in scoring, and I can just see Uvelile typing somewhere here if he's here. I just know he's typing. What he doesn't give you in scoring, he gives you in the space that he allows the other players to play in. So he's got pressing, and then also he pulls defenders, especially the central defenders, to allow Mfukeng to go and get the goal. So, for example, Mfukeng there with the chance that he got earlier in the game, the line was disjointed because the line was following Makhupa. So when Mfukeng broke in behind, that space that he had there was because the defense was following Makhupa, right? So number one. Number two, guys, Paris has only lost like 4 games this season, man. There we go. Look, you see that space? Do you see the space? What I just spoke about now, do you see it? where the center backs went and look at where the space was. Do you see it? Maybe while I was explaining, people didn't get it. But do you see? So for that space to be made, it's purely because Makgopa has drawn people out. And I think that's what Ahly has to watch out for. But also, Paris needs to do more of that. 20 minutes in, Sundowns fans are busy concentrating on tomorrow. Yeah, Paris is too relaxed. Leave Evie alone. We mind about our game tomorrow. Remember, these two teams have already qualified. Oh, okay. So you guys, Liseva Khuminya for Usani. You are resting the buttocks so that Usani you can put full power. A little bit Soliminya. I see. Sure, I'm man. Oh, Makgopa is 10 times Chivavairo. Hey, man. Telefang says, Mara Makgopa is tricky, man. You're about to give us explanations to have it. Look, Telefang, look. This is all I'm saying. With Makgopa, bronze at the AFCON with Makgopa. Okay? I think he played almost all the games. Ne? With Pirates, currently number 2 in the league. Mabasa played the other game. Currently number 2 in the league. Currently unbeaten right now. I mean, guys, you can't argue with the stats. Kupa likes, guys. Tepang. Makgopa 10 times viral. Exactly, tapping machine, press machine. Makgopa is a good player. I don't care who says what, says Balume Kutso. Or let me say it like it's been written. I don't care who says what. Ahly are taking advantage of the height, advantage. Yeah, which is really funny because I thought that was what Peluis was going to do at the number 9. Oh, Wesam. Why am I only realizing now how tall that guy is? Look, I thought CR Peluis would do that because CR Peluis in the game versus Pirates, they looked their most dangerous when they started crossing the ball, looking for set pieces, looking for crosses, looking for those type of things. So I was surprised when they came to Orlando Pirates last game out in the Champions League and they were playing the ball and they were trying to put it on the floor and outplay Pirates, which is something that you're not going to necessarily do. So I think to keep it simple, Ahly has to throw balls into that box, especially with that really tall striker that they have over there. I think Usesane is improving, but high balls tend to give problems there. OT Sundowns fans are nowhere. They're looking for great calculators tomorrow. The man always hides from the ball and he's always not taking responsibility, says Lucky Power. OT, I've been saying for the longest, Makgopa drags Tito or the winger. Yeah. Makgopa is not a prolific goal scorer, but he presses and gives other space. Give him a break, says Time Traveler. He's like Giroud for France when they won it. Mara Giroud low-key scores. Giroud low-key scores. Mara, he front loads his scoring. He front loads it. They'll play against a weak team. 3 goals nyana. Eh? The guy who has the record for the most goals for France is Giroud. It started, Matete. We're 23 minutes in. Wait, guys, can you see my timer? Guys, it's live. It's live right now. Makgopa will give you a PhD in confusion, says Unyeko. Look at what Nkota is doing at Pirates and he finds Makgopa playing regularly. Nkota is only doing what he's doing because of Makgopa. That's why Nkota hasn't looked good when Mabasa has been on the pitch. Similar to Percy, similar to Tembazwane, the national team. When they play with a pure striker, they tend to struggle. But when they play with Makgopa, those guys shine. If you want to see this thing play out, if Saleng was to enter this pitch, and I know he's not there, if Saleng was to enter the pitch with Makgopa there, Saleng would be the happiest player. The happiest player at Orlando, in Orlando. Anything else in Tavi? A high line cancels out high balls. Yeah, they just need to get to the byline. They just need to get to the byline more. I think something that was smart from the Pirates with the way that they set up. But why is Makgopa running there? That's the problem. When you start seeing Makgopa on the wing, you start thinking to yourself, why do you put Makgopa there? Anyway, one of the smart things that Pirates did versus Sierra Peluistad was to have the 4 and then sometimes make it a 5 so you stretch out the guys. So don't allow whoever's on the wing to be alone for too long. Makaula is very important in those setups. But I don't know how Libito is going to do. Okay, Libito. No, boy. Look, he's the leading goal scorer for France. Mara in that, hey. Nitaka kori, Khalifa wa kora. Oh. Makgopa scores as well, OT. Actually, he does. Makgopa has 4 goals, right? 4 goals in the Betway Prem. Just for comparison's sake. Ikram Reyners has 6. Ribeiro has 6, if I'm not mistaken. And Makgopa has 4. I don't think there's a 5. I wonder if you're playing Makgopa. My only fight with the coach Ribeiro is if you're playing Makgopa, don't take him to the wing. Don't take him to the wing. Don't make him drop back. What is this thing in the PSL this year where we're taking non-mobile strikers and we're making them play on the wing? Because I'm seeing it with Makgopa, but you also see it with Aboranga. They're being asked to go drift wide and do all of these things. Why aren't we just keeping it basic for them? Just basic. Because once he pops up on the wing and he does all this stuff, look at how many times he's lost the ball. That I'll give it to the guys who are watching. He loses the ball, but when he's in the wrong position, just play him simply. He's a first ball striker. He's a guy that if your midfield is not playing well, you can root one it and you can probably win that ball and play others into the game, right? But if you're going to put him on the wing, look at where he's running. I know he presses, Mara, guys. Love Al Ahly's intensity, says Tyler. Oh, Tyler, GNU, it's GNU. Paris play half ground now. Isn't Kota important in this moment? No. I think it was just a comparison. It was just a comparison. I just wanted to show that somebody had said that Makgopa was getting minutes, but then look at what Nkota was doing. And I was like, Nkota was actually scoring because Makgopa was doing some of the hard work. I don't know what's happening with Saling. Mabasa is low-key stat padding. He scores in bundles. Most games he's a ghost. If Makgopa joins Sundowns, he'll be the next Shalulile, says Keletso. Sesane is a marvel. Oh, Sesane. Oh, I'm looking forward to a Bafana setup that has Sesane, that has khoza, that has Dotley somewhere. You know, those 3, right? That has Ngeza. That has Ngeza. But I'm looking forward to that Bafana. I knew it. Ngazile uthi velile uyatypa. Ngazile mntaka baba ukuthi wena uyatypa nje mawubona uMakgopa. Malume Khutso. He's mobile. Okay, if we say he's mobile, what does his mobility give you when he's on the wing? Besides losing the ball. This game needs a Dlamini. Paris is playing Eban. Makgopa is not a striker. Aye, friends of Al Ahly. What's the update? Nothing has been said. Nothing has been said. And I don't want to delve into rumors. Not during the weekend. Makgopa's always lost. OT says lucky. Korani says I want Paris to lose. I don't like pretending. Nazo. I'm glad you guys are being honest with me now. So well, I need fully Paris to win. Okay. GNU. Al Ahly will play like there's no threat until they are a threat. You know what's funny about Al Ahly, Musa? Al Ahly is looking for one transition attempt. They just need to score 1 goal. And then they live their lives. To be fair to them, they've had possibly the best chance of the game. Free header far post that nobody took. But then there's was it a save from Shane? No, it was wide. And then they've made Shane make some saves. But I'd say the best chances had come to Umfukeng. Oh. Martin Ongezana, please. He's playing, guys. Excuse me. I can't see Mbata. Mabasa is a 6-year striker. What's your take on Duba? Probably the best striker we have at Chiefs, Malume Kutsu. Probably the best finisher we have at Chiefs. Playing on the wing. I need to see this a few more times. But they don't give him a chance to do this because when you're fast core Chiefs, they play on the wing. Same with Dupreez. Mabasa is a 6-year striker. I 100% agree. I think Mabasa in the box, him and Lipasa are very similar. In that sense. In the box, they finish whatever drops. So when I've spoken about Pirates, and I spoke about the Pirates last season, what I was saying was that Pirates had one of the most perfect bases for attack. So with Pirates, you always had 3 ways to score goals. On the right-hand side, you could lob a ball in behind when the defense is playing a high line or if you catch them on transition. And Saleng would be looking for that run in behind from the right-hand side of the attack to finish. On the left-hand side, you have Mfukeng. And what they would do with Mfukeng is that overload that side with Mfukeng no Tito. And playing that side, and sometimes Hoto even. And that would give you the opportunity to go mano a mano with the right back and allow Mfukeng to do his work. Should Mfukeng lose the ball, or should he need some assistance, or should they want to play some 1-2s, Tito is always there. Then, if all else fails, pop the ball into the box, and Lepasa or Mabasa will find it. Pop it into the box. From whatever angle, wherever you're looking, okay, except for high, but pop it in, and somebody's there. One of those guys were always going to be there to finish it. So they had 3 options in terms of their attack, and that was incredible, I think. This season, I think it's the play around it that's maybe holding Pirates back. So wanting to make Mfukeng a 10 is kind of messing with the flow of the team, I think. And that's why Mahupa is taking up the weirdest positions, because I think Pirates really wants Mfukeng to play centrally. And they're willing to sacrifice Tito and Abu Bakhopa to make that happen. But you can't complain because they're getting the results. If they weren't getting the results, it would be a different conversation altogether. The GNU is in place, no pretending here. What will they gain if Pirates lose and Pirates have already qualified? Guys, the ability to brag and mask maybe your own loss with an opponent's loss. But I'm giving this game to Pirates, and Mahupa will score incidentally. Nico says, do you think Tim would fit as a sub for Mbata? I'm actually shocked that Tim hasn't played more football, if I'm being 100% honest with you. I think Tim, okay, let me put it like this. I think Tim would be the key to Pirates playing. So if you look at what Pirates is doing right now, they're basically bypassing Abu Maswangan. They're bypassing them. Tim, if there's one thing that Tim does very well, is the basic pass from the back. Receive the ball, turn, and give it to the people in front of you. Abu Mbata might have that ability, but I don't know if they've got the reading of the game to be able to take advantage of those type of things. You could maybe get it from a Dlamini, but I think Pirates sometimes lack that deep play. Last season, beginning of last season, Undlondlo was the deep line playmaker that brought the ball up and made sure that the ball gets to Abu Tito. But because your deep lying playmaker is no longer there, or you don't have a player that can fulfill that role, it's very hard for Pirates to get out. So that's why they start doing this. And they usually do it with Undan. That's a very good player at playing that wide ball. But if you're playing a physical team or a well-structured team, you asking Fukeng to fight a defender, but then also you are bypassing Utito. So I think Tim would be incredible in dropping back and doing that job. So maybe for Mbata, I would have loved him more for Makaula, but Makaula has shown that he's proper quality. He's shown that he's a step above the rest this season, especially for defensive. He's the one who protects that defense and protects that mid and protects the wings and protect that. Little bit of aggressive, Tim. I like Mbata, but it disappears. Mbata loses the ball. In SA, I support 3 teams. Sundowns, any team that plays Pirates, any team that plays Kaizer Chiefs. Haters. So, you see, what I was telling you guys. Now, this is maybe the 4th time that this has happened, and I need Pirates to do this a lot more, right? Look at who's following who, and look at why that defense is disjointed. Mahopa. False line him, have him drag the center back. You've got so much space to play with. This Al Ahly team is defensively ill-disciplined. Ill-disciplined. They're all chasing. But I was losing possession and not completing passes. This game, Yamshi Makaula Mbata enjoys giving away the ball, Shem, says Malume Kuto. I'll be worried if I was a Sundowns/Chiefs supporter tomorrow. The gates of hell might open. Hey, leave us alone. Leave us alone. Tina, we know the gates. Oh, Tito, if you made the run forward, Tito. Hey, South African players love turning around. If Tito just continued that run. Guys, there's a space in this defense. How nabatu? How nabatu? Ko Al-Ahly. Hi, guys. Guys, how nabatu? Not like this. They need Kim Vidi to replace him for King. Heban. Tyler, just let everybody know what you support. Paris looks nervous, can't string 3 touches without losing a ball. And even when I say it, people go into my comments and swear at me. When I say it. I've said this season that Pirates is messy and sloppy, but as long as they win, it's fine. There'll come a time when they play a structured team and they'll struggle. But as long as they win, it's fine. Mara, Pirates has not been playing great football. There's the ball. Oh, but I tried it. Oh, but I tried it. Win it back. Oh, you can watch online, guys. sabcsport.com. That's the last time I say it because they don't pay me. But OT, you said yourself that you don't want Paris to win another star. So let's stop the play. I said, get to the final. Just don't win the star. Both Sundowns and Pirates, 10 more years, please. My heart won't take it that we're going to be in an anniversary year of not winning trophies. Anniversary year, 10 years. And then one of you brings back a star. Tito is losing the ball in critical moments. I'm just saying, Tyler. I'm not sure if Tito understands transition football. He knows I'm not losing this game. Beautiful tie. Oh, turn. I was about to say, Malume. Sometimes I see why the coach plays Mbata. Well, I think if you're going to play Mbata, let him push up, man. Let him push up. I think Pirates, when Mbata looks great when everybody's attacking. So it's Mbata and Lamin in the middle. Just push up. What did I do, Elisa? The only problem I have is my stream is behind you. Really? Sorry. I'll delay the celebrations like we're watching a VAR game. Is Mfukeng okay? I wanna when I tell you guys what's happening and people don't hear me when I'm speaking and I get chowed in my comments when I do my post-match reviews. I told you guys that Mfukeng is still a young player to be groomed for the 10. But nonetheless, you have to groom him at some point. And it seems that Jose wants to do that. So he's going to go missing. Mfukeng goes missing a lot in games. He goes missing a lot. And it's not that he's a bad player or anything like that. It's just that the truth of the matter is that he's young. He's 19, 20. So he's going to learn some of the things. Mara, he doesn't have that in his locker just yet. So what happens is that the nice thing about Pirates, and I think this season has been emblematic of that, is that if Pirates, if Mfukeng is not scoring, Mabasa can score. If Mabasa is not stepping up, Tito can take a shot from outside and score. If Tito's not scoring, Mkota can come in and do something. If Mkota's not doing something, you'll see Talent Mbata come in and maybe score 1 or 2 long-range goals. If somebody else is not going well, Makupa can come in and give you, even if you're Chais, I can give you a goal. What Pirates has done very well this season is spread the goodness, spread the wealth, spread the pressure, spread everything. So when you watch the games proper on a game-by-game basis, and you rarely watch some players, you'll see that, yeah, they go missing, but they all stand up for each other, which is incredible as a team. Like with a team game, that's what makes them so strong that anyone, Nkota can score 2 versus CR Louis Datinje out of the blue. Singamaz. You know, Mahupa can score in a cup game. Nje. You know, Relay can pop up and curl a ball in or tap it in. Nje. That's what's been Pirates' strength for me. Yes, Mbata into 6. Mbata has long strides and can move quickly one end to the other. Oti, I see Rulani becoming our new
Iskhambi ngake. Iskhambi. Ngake mpela ngake. Iskhambi.
But Ahly yatella. Yatella mara libabuleti. Pirates libabuleti. So that's why they're getting so much space. Ay Tito. Ay Tito. How? Tito Mara. Yes, Tito is such a great player. Mara.
Hey, the mutu ne anger futhi. Anger. Lo ngamnika anger. Into anger futhi engayikhokheli.
Iyabambana Tito.
Hey, the mutu ne anger futhi. Anger. Lo ngamnika anger. Into anger futhi engayikhokheli.
He says, what's wrong with keeping Mfukeng on the wing for his career? I don't know. Maybe coach sees something in him. And I guess as long as it's not affecting the results like that, let the boy develop. I mean, worst case scenario, Mfukeng goes back to the wing, but he knows how to play 10 now. Best case scenario, you've got a player that can be hot in two positions. I've never seen Coach Jose that animated. Mfukeng is doing very well in the games as Fistos. Now your strength of guys, we're heading to halftime. Please remember halftime. I'm gonna let 5 people request and jump inside, and we'll have a conversation about what is happening. So if you're watching on YouTube, then just head on over to TikTok while I'm live, and then multi-guest. Click on the multi-guest button, follow me, and then we go from there. Well done, Tito. But next time we must throw a punch. Malume kuzo. Hey, man. Stop telling these guys the wrong thing. Well done, Tito. This is not WWE. What about choke slam? Amdelela le ntwana imubamba ngentamo. Yeah, mara guys, rest bafethu. There's no need for violence. And like, do you know what Tito should have done? Tito should have lied. Tito should have, hey, he should have gone for an Oscar performance. Arole. With the yellow Google player. That's how you're gonna play these games. That's how they play these games. Red card. Let people go. Especially Tito has a anger problem. Remember in that what do you call it? That change room show, Pirates, when he was fighting Utoki. There was that thing where they said that he's got anger and he spoke about his upbringing and all of that stuff. Mara, we can't excuse it, guys. Now you put yourself in a yellow card position. Yeah, Ulwile, you are a soldier. Yeah, when simple. How about a red card here? What happens then? Also, do the red cards, wait, is Sammy still here? Sammy, do the red cards continue on into the group stages, the knockout stages? Do they stop here? Or is it that semi-final thing from overseas? Can somebody tell me? The red cards, if I were to get a red card in this game, would it carry into the knockouts? I just want to know. Is Relay playing 10 now? Yeah, they're trying to make him play 10 and Tito sort of an 8, which forces Machupa out wide. So they're trying. I don't see it working. But yeah. They must go fix themselves half time. But you wait Tito. Oh, I see wait Tito. Okay, hey Lerato. I see where Tito. Ki WWE Tito. Okay, halftime. Feel free to request and jump in. Let me hear what you guys have to say about the first half that we've seen here. 0-0. The score is currently for the game. Let me just update my graphics so that we can have our analysis discussion. It's been a quiet game. I think Ahly has been attacking quite a bit more than the Pirates. Pirates looking a little bit lethargic. Lethargic in this game. But let's see. Guys, feel free to request. Bottom of the screen, there's a button that says multi-guest. And Kopalik tapping screen. Touch the screen, tap the screen. Because at 25, if I can get to 35K, I'll leave it open in the second half and everybody will be able to jump in and do what my panel is going to do now. Let me bring in Tyler. Tyler, Secretary General of the GNU.
I'm not a GNU, Uti.
I'm joking.
I want to tell you, Uti, when Pirates and Sundowns are playing outside the country, I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot, yeah, but so I support all of them. Yeah,
So patriotically.
I'm surprised.
What did you feel about this game?
Okay, Oti. No, man, I'm surprised when you said, the intensity of this game is not high. Is not high. Al Ahly has in the first 30 minutes has exerted a lot of pressure to Pirates. Pirates has been making a lot of mistakes in the middle of the park. You've seen Abo Mbata loses a lot of balls. You see Abo Mufukeng has to track back, but the boy is missing in this game. Shem is missing. I don't know whether it's a stage fright or something. He's not playing. So just give Kim Vudi a chance so that he runs at them. They will trip him. Maybe you might get something out of that. As you were saying, on the right hand side where he's playing Mofokeng, where he's supposed to be effective, that guy there is not, is not solid. They should be playing those balls. They pump it there. Take him out, give Kim Voot to run at that guy. You might get something there. Sesane for me is a marvel. He's been solid with Ulendoka Osibisi at the back there. You can see Ahly, they are relying on their wings, but particularly on the left hand side, Kalebito. I don't know whether they've profiled him. They are relying on that number 22. Whether they are saying maybe he has not played a lot of game, but a lot of balls in the first half have been played that side, and sometimes it's been found wanting. And you've seen Hoto doing an incredible job when going up, and then he has to track back to come and assist Ulebi. So they are even asking the group, well, is Van Rooyen, because Van Rooyen will have dealt with that guy solidly. So
Okay.
so I think Pirates have absorbed that pressure very well. They just need to, play their game, combine passes, take out maybe Ulendoka or what's this guy in the middle? Not Ulendo, not Umbata.
Makaula.
Makaula. Take him out because the game is Yamshia. Honestly,
Okay.
Yamshia Uti. Take him out and bring team in so that you can have stray passes with Team Bata and Ulendoga to come and collect
For time, I'm gonna jump in though, Tyler. For time, I'm gonna jump in. I might be back if we have time. Let me go to Nico. Nico, welcome to the show. How are you?
How are you, brother? Thank you so much for the opportunity, gents.
Welcome.
Taylor,
Tell me what you think.
It's a messy Paris that I'm seeing, but they still have the game on their hand.
Wait, Nico. Before you go too far, what do you support?
I mean,
Okay, no, I need to before Nkuluma if GNU or if but tell me.
No, I'm on GNU because I'm also supporting Sundowns and Stellenbosch. You know, it would be great to have Sundowns and Pirates at the final, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on that side.
I just wanted to make sure. Hey.
So, but on this match is Tyler had something about Mbata and Macau. I don't know if you can keep Mbata, you can keep Macau and take out Mbata. Yes, Mbata is very crucial for our long range, but at this game, because Perez has been playing the half ground for the longest now. Yeah.
Okay.
Kimvudi, yeah, maybe he can make a difference in this middle field.
Maram Tembele, no Kim Beauty. Why do you guys like Kim Beauty so much? We haven't seen much from him.
You know, exactly. I haven't seen much from him, but every time they give him that opportunity, he kind of proves that point with the actual I'm here to play. To be honest with you, better than Batuban Untano lo tainwele lo yabona nokungijayibisanyana.
Uchilbeto.
But I'm not happy with him. Libizo man, young Tusa, because so I think we're gonna consider high tackles from him, and he might go out at some point. So I'm worried about him. I think they can bring back colored boy lapaya position yake Van Rooyen, and then he can push. I think 2 substitutions or 3 they will make a difference. No mabasa maybe because Mohopa Bafetu Vandag yes Chivis.
But then can I ask you, how do you feel about your midfield play? How do you feel about how Pirates is getting the ball from the defense to the front? Is it good? How do you take that?
Look, my brother, defense marvelous. I don't have a problem with the defense. My issue is the midfield. I feel like it breaks my Sukaku defense, and then the midfield is not moving the ball where it's supposed to go. You know, we're not seeing Mufukeng because of the midfield. We're not seeing Hoto do this job because of the midfield. So I think the coach needs to fix that center. If he can fix that 6, my brother will be good.
Okay. I'm gonna come back. Let me bring in Alson Tabi. Alson Tabi, are you with me? Hey, Alson Tabi.
Abana team ya rona today e ka be ka first 5 minutes ela ya re ha re lebuile asko a ga ya bolwela otho aba a fa Pirates goal e ka be re se mona mereleng teng hona jwale today ke le Pirates forever ke sa le khoza up to tikopa gawane le gona ka makhosi ne se ke le Pirates o gawane le nna no tjena ntse ke lena taba tsa tlapa ka entsha
Whoa, hey. Ay. Only pirate for today, only pirate forever. Heaven.
Nkampa ya Stellis le Khale Pirates a never.
Yeah, chora. Wena. Ay, catch. Nigga stop a show. Nigga don't stop a show. Ah.
E re re suthelele basibaka because rona ha re dala re tsebe Mexican CAF.
Ereke tlise malume Kutso. Hey, I'm going to transfer window e butswe for sure.
I never. Ne ke tlo bitsa Tuba. Ne ke tlo bitsa Tuba to this platform. I tlo explain na. Ore ke ntwe. A o se ntaba e buang. Angeke. Amen ka.
Malume Kutso, ke mo man, we bona jwang ke?
You know, the coach is doing well, Mr. Uti.
Yeah.
In a sense, Uti. If you look at this type of lineup, having watched Orlando Pirates play in the past, some big games, this is the type of lineup they would field in the final.
Okay.
Maybe not so much Libito, but the way in our corner lineup, it's for big games. If you get what I mean, where we have Uhoto playing higher up for the younger boys. Maybe we are missing Usaling. So we're just trying to give players like Mfukeng a feel of a big game.
Okay.
And the two recovering fullbacks in the form of Ulibito and Marco to welcome them back into a high intense game. Killer one, not in Makesi, respectfully, because Makesi has beaten us, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
That has imposes their authority on us, puts them under pressure and tests them the entire 45 minutes, unlike other teams where it would be relaxed, you know. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, and I see no Super Scuba is touching on that. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, give Kogi a chance in this game. The coach will probably do it. How should we line up? Give Kogi a chance. Give him a feel so that I'll be ready, Mr. Uti. You know, and
Especially for the height thing you always speak about.
Especially, you know, a height span, Mr. Uti. Against Pelauzidat, why Pelauzidat couldn't take advantage? Basically, high line.
Yeah.
So, if sick Brazil can cross. But now, because we're playing much lower and it's like a low block of some sort, it's not really a low block, but we're playing deep in our own half.
Yeah.
They are able to cross and challenge Abu Sasan and test them, you understand? So, which is why I feel like if you're going to choose that game model, you have to put it into cognizance. It's okay, maybe let's put in Okogi and see between the two guys who would do the rest for now. Kilabon. Maybe give him a pep talk. There are certain players, Mr. Uti, that consume Mfukeng. I know Kiza when he's on, he bullies Mfukeng. The Al-Ali guys, I saw the Al-Ali guys at Orlando. They're quite big, Mr. Uti.
Yeah.
And they're able, or something, you know. So I'm shaping a pep talk just motivate him, and then maybe gaming. But I would also give Uchilpeto a chance.
There's two things I want you to address, please. Two things. Number one, can you explain Mahopa? And then number two, who would have thought that Pirates would be top of their group? They'd be making changes to the back lines when they were playing Ahly. Hey, who would have thought, man, Malume Kutso?
Hey, Mr. Uti, I think Ngales Cats, Mr. Banguti, will be the team in yellow, and the team in yellow will be the team in black. Mr. Mosimane, Ngale when we saw Uti, our last game is Al-Ahly, we just thought Uti hyperfit. Why Cairo? Couldn't it have been Al-Ahly here at home? You understand, Mr. Uti? And credit to Amachit. I'm looking at Usipo Chaini, Mr. Uti. You know I love a good story, Mr. Uti. You know me and good stories, a comeback story, Mr. Uti. Imagine your team where you've suddenly established yourself as number one is sold, Mr. Uti. And the buyers don't rate you. They don't rate you. You go out to TS King, Cheaper United. Unfortunately, now I'm or something. They don't rate you so much. However, someone has seen you before, Mr. Uchi. They're like, I believe in this boy.
Mm.
I remember there was a keeper called Celtics.
Mm.
Because Ushayine, Mr. Uchi, make no mistake, but I'm a penalty with Celtic. I hear people saying, oh, Vugela Gulona. No. I remember against CS Sporting, calling like Aslam La Eval, but you come to Lela Skukune.
Yeah.
I was watching that game. China bomba penalty. China has been a good keeper, but the fact that someone could recall and say, "Con into a grain man," as he played, but I say pension la pagu. Foot I keep pension. Say must enzin la pagu cheaper. And bring you today. You are so confident. You are literally saving the team. And as things stand, you are going to the AFCON and the World Cup. Let me not take too much time.
For time, I'm gonna jump in and bring in the super.
Later on, Mr. Uti.
Okay, I retaibu. Super.
Makhehla ninjani na?
Hi, man, simnandi, man. Super. Nil. How did you feel about the first half?
Everything as expected so far.
Yep.
I heard gentleman Unyiko complaining about how the team is playing. Today is not a game where we should expect the free-flowing Pirates that we see as Scotini. Today is about results. Today is not about showing off. It's not about dominance. It's just simply about getting a result in a hostile environment. Yeah, so the boys are doing well. And in a match like this, in a tournament like this, you'll always need a bit of luck. So the boys rode their luck a bit in the first half. So we just need the coach to fix one or two things in the team and let them come out and secure the point. Because we are there for a point. We're not there for 3 points. 3 points is a bonus, but we will not play as though we are there for a point. But we are actually there for a point. But we must we must apply ourselves as though we are going for 3 points. They say you must aim for the moon and then land for the stars. On the stars, yeah. So that is the game plan today. Umahopa, I don't know why everyone is so surprised at the inclusion of Umahopa. It's very obvious. Umahopa is always going to be in the starting 11 when you're playing North African sides. He's doing the exact same job he was doing for Hugo Bros, and that is to run the channels and to make sure that the defense does not form part of the attack because you are keeping them so busy. He's racking up the kilometers in their legs so that when Tsegofatso Mabasa does eventually enter the field, he can get that half meter that he needs to finish. Mahopa is doing all of that running so that Mabasa can get one opportunity, a half meter to kill the game. So,
I want to ask you. I want to ask you very, very quickly. I see the teams are coming out. What do you say to the people that say, no, the real football starts in the knockouts? Al Ahly is taking it easy. You're not gonna see the real Al Ahly. How do you feel about when they say the people who say that to you about your team?
Those are people who didn't watch the last edition that Pirates was involved in, where we also played Al Ahly 3 times in that tournament, and they only beat us on the 3rd occasion. There's no such thing, people who support clubs that are not usually in these tournaments, they don't understand the analysis and the viewpoint of the continental competition as opposed to the local game. They're expecting a local game on the continent, and that's not how it goes. So those ones, they don't understand the game. It's as simple as that. We know what's happening. We know Pirates is punching above their weight, and the only way is up.
Let me go to Tyler. Tyler, very quickly. Score prediction.
Pirates might lose 1-0 or it's a draw, OT.
Okay. Hey. Let me go to Nico. Nico, score prediction very quickly.
My brother, I'm going with Pirates 1-0, Mikey.
Okay. Balume Kutsa.
My mind says 1-0 Pirates. My heart says 2-0 Pirates. And just a quick one, Super. Don't explain too much. Refer them to Duba. Thank you.
I don't know why when you said that first thing you said, I just thought, but my body. Let me go to Super. What's your score prediction?
Listen, if Ahly score first, it's 1-0 to Ahly. If Pirates scores first,
I don't like ifs. I don't like ifs.
Okay, I'm going for a 1-1.
1-1. Okay. Who's gonna score first then? In your 1-1, just for.
Funny enough, today I'm giving it to evidence to pop up with that crazy finish on the line.
Hey, okay. Okay, no, guys, that was thank you to everybody that jumped in here for the halftime analysis. If I can get to 35,000 likes, then I'm seeing Sugar Spices here. I'm seeing user 4596. I was smart and people jumping in and out. You'll be able to come in and I'll give you a minute or two to tell me what you're thinking about the game at that point. But I need 35,000 likes. So tap the screen. It is free. And also, man, send the gift, guys. Get January, man. Get January. Something, yana. They've got lions and trains. I saw lions. You know? I'm like Ahly. I've got no lions in my lineup. Anyway, okay. Let's talk about the first half quickly as we get into the second half here. It's an African first half. It's I think Ahly might be kicking themselves for not taking some of the opportunities that they were presented with. I think Pirates has done well defensively, even though at times they have struggled with the running in behind the defenders. So that has been killing them, as well as the far post crosses. So if Ahly is going to get something from this game, I'd imagine that they need to engineer more set pieces. They need to make sure that striker Sabo Uesam is giving the defense, Pirates, more work to do, right? They have to be a lot more up them and physical, onto them and physical, right? So that's my first part. My second part, when you look at the Pirates, guys, Agnabantu. Ahly doesn't have a defense. So if you watch what's happening, because they're not speaking well, they're not communicating. They're getting pulled all over the place. And it's just that the Pirates, it's either the ball doesn't get played through or they just make the wrong decision. So Umakhupa, I think, is doing a very good job this game in displacing the center backs. And if we could see more of Mfukeng making runs from the side inwards, past the right backs, I think you'd see a lot more, even on the other side. You'd see a lot more if they could just make that movement, because the center backs are being pulled out of position. That defense, Ahly, guys, is sleeping. But Pirates is not doing, they're not doing the thing enough. I'm still not sure why why Sim Foster would have a 10. I still don't know why, because when Mfukeng moves into the middle of the pitch, two things happen. Number one, Tito has to drop back. There was a ball that Tito picked up, I think now in the second half as they started, all the way deep, right? So that's the first thing. But then the second thing is, because Makhupa, as you guys call it, is the central defensive striker, he needs the ball. Look at the center backs. Oh, Makhupa. Oh, Hoto. I mustn't make a noise. So you need that, man. You need that communication that they're missing out on. But because our central defensive striker wants to drop into the 9 and pull the center back, he can't come into the space because Mfukeng is already there. Then he decides, I'm going to go out wide and I'm going to do the slowest dribbling. The slowest dribbling, the most giraffe. Talifang was here speaking about Havertz. I call Havertz a giraffe. Makhupa is pretty much the same thing, loses a lot of balls. If we look at the middle, I need Talented to push a little bit, man. I think playing at 6 for Talente it's restricting him. And he looks lost most of the time, because even when Pirates is out of position, you start seeing Makaula doing a lot more of the hard work. So why not just play with a single pivot and let Talente push up and join Abotito? The Pirates, as I say every single week, personally, and people fight me all the time, the Pirates doesn't know how to build up. They're not sure how they want their build up to go. They don't have a person who can take responsibility at the back to take the ball and be the progressor of the ball from the back. So Usesane, Umnandi, but he doesn't want to carry the ball. Umakaula is not a very good player of the ball in terms of a deep lying playmaker. He's more of a defensive presence, and Utalente just loses balls there. So if Pirates had somebody in that midfield that could just take the responsibility of going from Chain. Look at Chain. Chain is looking for someone. Chain is begging for someone. And if that someone doesn't come, it means that you have to play balls out wide. And when you play high balls out wide like that, Mfukeng has to fight a defender that's bigger than him. Or the ball goes directly out because Ahly is sitting back and they're waiting for you. Right? The one thing you could do is just Hugo Bruce that thing. If you're going to put Makhupa in, Makhupa's very good at winning the first ball. So Uchain, he's done it maybe 3 times with Makhupa on the pitch. Just pump the ball straight down the pitch and then bypass the midfield and have it get to Makhupa to either win the first ball or to create enough chaos for the ball to fall for Mfukeng. Alakli, that ball in behind. That ball in behind. That ball in behind is an issue. Akekho Makhupa wakho lapho ekumele abe khona. Ucoach velile, ucoach omisalena lena man. Siyamazi Makhupa. Ngiyamazi Makhupa kumele ayiphi. No Gilberto, please. We need someone who can at least connect decent passes and not lose balls. So that's the interesting part about all of this that I'm seeing from Pirates. Pirates has been very messy in the way that they play the ball and the way that they orchestrate their attacks. They've been very messy. 51 minutes in. My timer, just add 45 to whatever my timer says, and you'll know exactly what time it is. So 6 minutes now, plus 45, so you know now it's the 51st minute. If you want to watch the game, SABC Sports, sabcsport.com is where you'll see it. There's the first ball, won by Hotto this time. Pass the ball, Makhupa. Pass the ball and get into the box. Pass the ball and get into the box. Don't be a winger. Get into the box, please. What did you say about first ball? What did you say about long ball? First person to win? Anyway, Orlando Pirates have scored in Cairo.
I just got the notification. It's a goal.
First ball. Win it. Create enough chaos for But anyway, it's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, Orlando Pirates has taken the lead through Mfukeng, who has popped up again to win that ball. Talente, what a ball from him, putting that defense in a little bit of trouble there. But GNU is not happy. The GNU is not happy. Guys, GNU, you go to DRC, you go to Egypt, you come back without any smiles. Maybe we must let the GNU rest, Kangan. Can the GNU rest? And we just support the teams that are out there, please. For those who don't know, when we speak about the GNU here, the GNU is basically of the 3 teams, enemy of my enemy, rivals. If one is playing, Paris is playing, there's a tendency of Sundowns and Chiefs fans to come together against the Pirates. That's the GNU. Or if Paris is playing, or if Sundowns is playing, Paris and Chiefs come together. Or if Chiefs is playing Sundowns and Paris. That is what we mean when we speak about GNU. So when I say there's a GNU here, we don't know. But anyway, 53 minutes in, Pirates has taken the lead. Let's see if they can do a little bit more work here. Before, most probably, we're going to see Umabasa coming in and finishing off the job. 35,000 likes. I leave it open. 35,000 likes. The people who are requesting, you get to jump in. You get to give me a minute. I just keep rolling with it. I may or may not ask you questions about whatever you're talking about. And you get to tell me how you're feeling about it, because this is a very interactive show. But I need 35,000 likes. So tap the screen. It is free. Let me do this. I want to see what's happening on YouTube. What is being said on YouTube, because I was told here to read. Sorry, guys. I have a hunch that we'll see Kim Viudi today. It is time to show competence for the squad, says Usidwell, who's watching horizontally on YouTube. Yeah? horizontal and vertical on YouTube. Where else can you find it? Some Paris fans thought Pagania will just walk over Al Ahly. How funny, says Ukumbulani. Nicholas Lamini says Al Ahly will win 5-0. Well, I guess that's gone now. Libito coming off, Ndlozi coming in. Ndlozi coming in. Wait, let me just make sure I've noted it. Libito off, Ndlozi coming in. Aha. Velile. Let's have abomcebo Dlamini. Now send Farabo Ndlozi. Anyway, Okay. Up the Bucks says a random black dude from PTA. Random black dude from Pretoria. But that pass, Rilemfukeng, he scores. Levito looks hurt. Yeah, he did come off now at least. Mfukeng now looks confident. It's gonna tap up now. It's gonna go up now. Watch Pirates do something. We are driving the group with peace. Dumelang taps. Said for Levito, I guess that's why he resigned from football so he could focus on from the EFF so he could focus on his football. I'm just saying. Administratively, umcabu khona now la Pirates. So who knows? Maybe Kankelwa. Maybe we're gonna see those changes. Oh, there comes Al Ahly again. You see the physicality. So I think as South African teams, Malume Kuts always speaks about it. We struggle with the physicality. So either it's somebody's too tall or somebody's too strong, right? And in this case, it almost became a case of the latter, where somebody was too strong. A driving run that just got past to Spisi because Sesane wasn't switched on. It's part of the thing that the Pirates has to watch out for. I see the 40. Kibona there behind the defense. Those balls played in behind the defense. That one, of course, was a late ball. I don't think it was a pass. I think it was a shot that was being taken. But Al Ahly has looked dangerous with those spaces. Hopefully, Viso's injury isn't that serious. I want Chiefs to make something change room. But we're not winning. Ooh, Chiefs. I don't want to see Chiefs change room documentary. No, thank you. Oh, shalom, agent. That team's playing tomorrow. The team that's playing tomorrow is checking. They're checking.
bathi ukusheka ngesulu nje
oh qaqazela
waqaqazela why you qaqazeling my brother, relax go.
But this should have been a quarterfinal, says Lou Scorpio. Time Traveler says Chain at this point is the best keeper in the country. Interesting. Kanti why Oti will know the better nyana mus. Why gang mutlal? Okay, we're heading to 35,000. Then once we hit 35k, I'll open it up. Guys, kupari gift. But Al Ahly will bid from Fukeng. I don't think he should go there. I don't think. Guys, can we have a real conversation? Is the North really what it's cracked up to be for South African players who are young? Agent, what did I scared? Also, you guys are penny skiing.
La Penisca, Lena.
Sundowns fans.
You are Lena of Penica. The Penigi shot.
It's fine. I know you.
I'm scared, but I'll tie the liver.
Tie the liver, my friend. Tie the liver. Okay, let me see who's here. So we can start. Thank you guys so much for 35. Can we at least get to 60,000 likes? 60,000 likes. 59 minutes in. Mtana Sekai. Sugar Spice.
Mtana Sekai, kunjani, my brother?
Man, ngimnandi man. Ubonani kule game. Na iPirates yawina futhi.
I wanna go CAF baba.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grind them a result. You take whatever you told her away. Because I'm functioning among you Al Ahly. I'm functioning among first half and to Basigi. They should have at least scored 1 or 2 goals. But I think Ilokuza say Spana man. I think the combination of Ilokuza, Usesane no nobhodlela sebayacala manje bayajoyinana but truly speaking Ahly they should have i-game ngabe change nge-1 or 2 because the way bewaspressa ngakhona besihlula nokuhlanganisa na 5 touches yabona but ngibona the way ibhakaniyaliza ngakhona sekona at least bacala bayathola i-momentum yani encane yabona mara I knew very well ukuthi shamdala zekhaya
no ngifuna ukubuza ukuthi is this not African football lenidlalayo nikho mnandi nduza amabholo team is getting all of the chances marana winner is that not African football phela that's what Ahly yenza one normal
yeah but angifungitshela manga ngabona truly speaking le game le I think the past 2 games na Ahly eOrlando bebafuna ukuthi thina size ku so I knew vele from the fixture ngibona ukuthi the last game le eCairo beyizobanzima but you know i-game of football it's all about converting chances so Ahly failed to convert their chances you managed to get one clear-cut chance si convertile but le game le I think Ahly le game le it might end up nge-1-1 Ahly goal Ahly lisasekhona
manje mara ngitshela ngeplay yenu mina angazi ukuthi yeah
no uraise enye into ne like we as Pirates ne we really miss like iplayer belifana noTiko Modise elizokhona ukuwinela igame elizokhona ukuditha uTito but akafiki kuleyo level leyo ukuthi yabona the last player lokuthi list decide le game list le game it was Tiko Modise
the navigator
the navigator baba uTito sharp uyadlala but ke into ngithanda nje ukubonga nje lithuba ngiphe lona yona ngaphela nge-1-1
before you hamba one last thing do you think that uTito needs somebody lapha ku midfield ozomnceda ukuthi yena at least abe the forward person and then khona umuntu emuva olanda ibhola for example ku Sundowns uzwane akalanda ibhola bakhona bo Alenda balanda ibhola does Pirates need that type of player?
Yeah, I think we really need that player linjalo. As much as he favor Pirates, but okunye kuyajump ukuthi khona la sisaleka khona. Just that manje we are still fortunate ukuthi sathola ama results.
Okay. Let me bring in Ungani. Gani, welcome to the show. How are you?
Ship ngiyaphila kunjani?
Hayi man, mina ngimnandi, istress sami siza kusasa, so ngiyasmile today. Tell me. Iwona njani ke?
Siyafana bafo bafo. Hayi, ngismilele kumanje just ukuthi Pirates wina ngendlela edlala ngayo. Nangona ukuthi ngiyabona ukuthi kukho lapho bafuna ukuyekelela khona but ngiyabona ukuthi basamile ngenyawo zabo. Otherwise thina siyafana bafo.
Eish, uyibona njani le game uthini nga so far?
I think bafo they have to release one defensive midfielder yabo because I think bane defensive midfielder ezi2 then baza strugglisha phambili a lot lapho ngibona khona. Yabona iAhly ifaka ama forwards ngoku ama2. That means ukuthi kuyaphambili akuzoba lula for bona. And the game is appealing 1-1 noma 2-1 bazawudliwa okanye bayadraws mina ngifuna bawine actually yabo ibhola bayidlalayo kumanje abadlalela ukuthi bawine kuvela badlela ukuthi abadroshe yizona enhlo noma win mina ngifuna bawine hayi ukuthi babe ne-option 2 ukuthi badroshe on other side
okay.
I'm telling you, Tito Babamkeep because I don't think Bamdinga going much.
Marutito, why is it that Tito? Just side question. Why is it that Tito man this season Ngati Ageko switched on like that?
Ako effector yenzayo actually ngoba kudlala ibhola. Ako effector yenza kuthiwa kuniya affecta ku opposite yakhe noma nani. Ako lutho kwenzayo. That's why ngisho ngikutshela ukuthi if ungakhitha uTito kufaka umuntu ozokwenza umsebenzi la nje kuphela. Hayi umuntu ozosi-entertainer kumanje because sidinga umsebenzi ngoba sikhuluma nawe. Because Pirates, I wish just, for example, for a record le Ahly ukuthi badlelwe ekhaya. Mina ngavuya ukuthi baze bawine namhlanje.
I know. Gary, for time's sake, think for Goofy Stores. Think for Goofy Stores. Thank you so much for Ungena. Ubuye. Let me go to Goofy Stores. Yes. Stores.
Mr. OT, first things first.
Yeah.
You guys first have been umfukeng what. Guys, this is an away game. So in an away game, you don't expect a player to perform like Usedladle. That's number one. Then number two, into ebalulekile is to see in a combination yakasbisi no Sesam at the back. We are stable, guys. Ahly, I told you, I'm a clear-cut chances. I'm chances about Tolayo, Yilawo, Bopunyuwa, Jelawo, Utavela Kanchan. But other than that, we are cruising. And one thing that we must remember, Mr. OT, actually, Betway Premier League.
Yeah.
This is CAF, and it's an away game. And then the way Abadalanga corner, if you can look at the ball position, Ahly had 56%, we had 44%.
Yeah.
That means it's a team that is able to hold the ball despite being an away game. If ungabukela ama game lawo with TP Mazembe, that's when uthola team igupressa uselele nabo 32%, but manje ikupakania sihlelele na 44, siyakhona ufike epalini. Why must we put ourselves under pressure? Kokuqala Ahly are the ones who are supposed to come to us. Tina sihleli ka number 1, secret. So sizowarelana. So guys, chill. Nalaba abafisayo ukuthi iAhly ikore, guys, chill. We got this under control. Even if iAhly ngakora, I've said it go half time. Ukuthi as Pirates, we are not losing this game. Sizoyihlaba 1-0 or sidlala nabo 1-1 siya cruiser sidlala i-quarter final ne Sundowns. Sifuna labo Jays. That's it.
So then how much effect does that have kule game? Guti, both teams have qualified. I mean, Ahly nayo, it can end this game with a loss, and they know Guti ba qualify. They don't have to worry too much. Do we see that happening here? The first team players are now on the pitch.
Exactly. So Mr. Oti, abantu la koseke babe frustrated. Abantu be Mamelodi Sundowns. Uguti, are they up to face the Pirates or they up to face the Ahly? Tina, we are cruising bafowethu ibhakani yalihlangene limnandi, and despite ukuthi icoach yethu I rotate ama player that often, but in terms of momentum of ama players adlalayo, the team has combined i-team imnandi. Yes, ngiyavuma umuntu engavela athi umfukengi udingwa ukuresta, but uresta njani umfana while perform? Umfana uyasinikeza ama results. Day in, day out, umfukengi uyasinikeza ama results. And then the only thing ever corner is ukuthi we've got those individual wishes ukuthi umfukengi akabadrebule bonke ayongena nalo phansi kwenet, of which is not possible. And ngihlale ngisho Mr. OT ukuthi amanye ama opponents, they've got a game plan nabo. They are
1-1.
It's 1-1. It's fine, Mr. OT. 1-1 is not a problem. We are cruising, guys. We are cruising.
Okay. No, Pistos, for time, I'm going to jump in, and just so that I can get everybody in. Guys, Ahly just scored. It is 1-1. So I think this is what I was speaking about with, okay, they were a bit sloppy here. I think Talente played the first bad pass, and then it finally got into the mid, and I think Waziruhoto was trying to rush it to the side. Before knowing what was happening, and they were caught out. But I was going to say, I wanted to ask Pistos, Guti, I get the center backs, Mara, left and right back, in their Sokola Lapa. Malume Kutso, 1-1.
As Mr. OT.
Yeah.
Mara, you can see the People's Bay is struggling.
Hey.
Whenever but you hey boy. Ngabona ukuthi uzwile athi hey boy angeke because down uqula People's Bay uthi from Cape to Cairo.
Now Bamsha foot yo is having a tough time. Mara, can we have a conversation about left and right back. Alina cover. Alina cover. Katsiba dozi wabatu shem. He's in the firing line now, Mara. Alina cover.
I'm trying to think of Mr. Witty. Mr. Witty, we have enough right backs, man. We have Kanakimang, Munyane, Livito, Shandu. Unfortunately,
Van Rooyen.
Yeah, Akir Van Rooyen, I'm not counting because he's the starting right back. So I'm talking about the cover. So it would be those three. Unfortunately, Balimel. Balimel, Mr. Uti. And Undlozi, man. Sometimes I think Undlozi is a center back.
Okay.
Bamplakile lapho because now the way adlala i-right back ngakhona akaphelele esayidini uqala la emaphakathini ufuna ukuya sebaliphethe and vimba referee anyway keep on.
So then Malume Kuzo, before I let you go, is this where Pirates maybe needs to learn to go back 5, back 6?
No, Mr. Witty, mina lento ngayikhuluma kudala.
Yeah.
Ngayikhuluma kudala wale yenzakala manje.
Yeah.
Ngayikhuluma nabona ngathi mina ake khona lebo bareng ageist, classist. Ngathi I'm a heightist.
Yeah.
I-height ibalulekile, Mr. Witty.
Play it.
Referee! Thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Witty, we need kuma last 8 uhlaba undano uxoki ngama-injection. Simple. We need uhlaba uxoki nondanga ngama-injection, especially if you want to reintroduce Marco with that left back position.
Okay.
It's either you play Hoto, Nabonda, then you can also fill the Van Rooyen. There's a guy we are flirting with apparently. I know we have Van Rooyen. Hear me out, guys. Don't judge me or fight me. When I look at Umatuludi's height, height ibalulekile in this game, Mr. Uti. Lapha 16 years we can have 1 or 2, unless if you are the one imposing a play, then you can minus the height because people will reference Barcelona and say it played with a lot of short people. Okay. You did not have a much chance to cross against Barcelona because we never had the ball at all. You were just watching it from afar for 90 minutes. Yeah. But if when a team does not dominate the position, you have to understand with Bazo Figa, Bazo Crosser, Bazo Klupa, Bazo Challenge, Bazo Chais. But last year,
Okay. For time's sake, somebody's asking who is People's Bay. Oh, the People's Bay is playing right back. Let me go to Butale. Butale, welcome to the show. How are you?
Sure, Mitauti.
Butale, man, 1-1. It seems that Ahly is proving that they've got a second gear in the second half. This is usually what they do. How do you feel about this game?
I think Pirates care. I'll give them credit because they came into the game with the right approach. They didn't want to come to the game and play Shushan and Piano, which I feel like you have to do if you're coming to Africa. You can't just come into the game, especially group stages, wanting to play Shushan and Piano. And I think that's how they go through this. In African football, you have to realize you have to have situational awareness where when is the right time to play, to sit back, play with 6 defenders, and when is the right time to play Shushan and Pian. So yeah, and I think in that first half, especially Pirates, the midfield was letting them down because I think a part of the reason why you didn't see Relebo Mfugeng in the first half is because the midfield was lackluster. There was no firepower in that lackluster. The midfield failed to progress the ball from defense to the final third.
Yeah.
I think that was the root of the problem, and they fixed that because you see the goal came from Mbata being way up the pitch. Way up the pitch, crossing that ball in to Mfugeng. But yeah, correct approach by Pirates. To be honest, Ahly should have been 2-0 up at halftime. They just didn't take their chances.
What is Pirates?
The GNU is happy.
Yeah. No.
I'm saying me
I
as
wanted to
a
ask you
proud member
before.
of the GNU, we are happy.
I wanted to ask you before letting you go. I wanted to ask that what is Pirates doing wrong right now? Because they're under pressure, and Ahly keeps knocking.
It's game management. I think it's game management. They should learn how to manage the game. Don't just go trying to attack the whole game. Just learn how to sit back. 60 at the end of the day, it's Africa. You have to know how to do this. Sit back for the last 15 minutes of the game, and just be happy with the draw.
Okay. For time's sake, let me go to Alson Tabi.
I think that's what it is right now. Africa in group stages.
There's a delay, ne? Just finish off that point. There, Butlali. I'll let you just finish there.
Oh, hell, I'm Toti, man. Hi.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Oti?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying they should just learn for the last 15 minutes to sit back with those 6 defenders and let the game go through. At the end of the day, it's Africa, and you have to learn how to do these things sometimes, and not play Shushan and piano the whole game.
Okay. For time's sake, I'm gonna jump in. Tito is coming off, as well as Umbata for Rasibucha and Dlamini. They are the ones that are coming in. Let me go to hey, guys, please mute Wahib. Let me bring in Alson Tabi.
Abdoti ne ke sena taba tse ngata ne ke batla ho botsa Fisto fela wa e bona ntho ya bua ka batho ba ithuletseng madlozi a Chiefs a ithuletse ipaqametse kwa la Sundowns tsare le bana ba menyetsang hore e kare Ahly ka kora wa bona go mlomo wa ha Fisto tla lisa kae la bona ka la gawana le gona la focusa mo gaming ya lona ne le tla wina so moy mara jwale hore qala re ithuletse kwana and then jwale ho tla araba madlozi a rona makhosi le a Sundowns Ahly tla kora leave us alone.
Alson Tabi tshwantse re late madlozi a rona from ko North ka re wa sile teng ka final tshwantse ba re lwanele mo ko Mzansi ao o tshwantse re ska ya Moses Mapita re nke di game re di se Cairo re tlo win. Okay, Alson Tabi, let me go. Agent, my brother, welcome. How are you?
Shalom, my brother. How are you?
Hi, man. I'm good. Kana king Elchaim shalom. Hey.
The pressure, is it increasing or decreasing, man?
Yeah.
I don't know, But no, on today's game, today's matters, I was hoping that Pirates wins. But I'll be glad if they can come out with a draw. I think I would appreciate a draw from them. For petty reasons, obviously. For petty reasons. You caught that one. But anyways, for petty reasons, because sometimes you need to share the CAF experience with them, so that they can understand the CAF experience of winning all your group stages matches. And you don't go all the way. We once went through the entire tournament without losing.
Yeah.
But we didn't win it. So it's okay. But I think we once had this conversation. I think me and you, if not me and you on the members show that last year, that maybe Paris football suits African football more better. And I think it is proven that indeed we were right with our assumptions, because I think they're able to beat these guys for pace. They're able to go ugly for ugly, with these guys. With Sundowns, they try and make it beautiful and sit and just not sit back, attack them, and that gives them space. But with Paris, they're able to say, you know what, we can just sit back also. You come at us. I think that's what they did in the second half. That you come at us. They came and then they scored. So I think good approach. They can maintain it this far, and in as much as I'm tired, I think I'm scared and I'm tying the liver. If we do happen to win tomorrow, I think it means that we won't be able to meet Pirates at least until the final if both of us meet.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I wanted them to win. And again, did Ahly come here for a win? I think so. Even though they changed the lineups, but I do think they still came here for a win because the side of the draw they are at is a bit difficult for us.
Yeah.
Which also brings into question Cardoso. Cardoso tomorrow, I want to see if he's a real coach or he's a Mickey Mouse coach. Because if you go tomorrow, we have to go for a draw, not a win. Because that side of Ahly is difficult. That side of Ahly and where Asfar is difficult. So I think I would rather face Orlando Pirates and semis if possible than at finals because that side is difficult. So I hope tomorrow we also go for a draw. Yeah.
Can I just ask you? Are we seeing shades of Rulani here? In the sense that Pirates is still forcing to play a very expensive game. Is that something that is advisable here? Or is it Chatepecto Kwalami Mati Metakena?
First things first, I don't know why you have to mention Rulani because now I have to respond and Rulani's advocates are on top of me, But yeah, no, they're showing Rulani's naiveness, to put it blindly for them to understand what you're saying. It's not me, it's you who said it. You alone said it, not me. Yeah, so they're showing Rulani's naivety. By trying to attack, I think they're coming for a win. They came for a win, and like I said, they need a win.
Yeah.
If Rivero saw the seedings, he should go for a win and say, guys, the way we are on top of the log is a better route to the final than the other side. So we shouldn't qualify as number 2. So let's go for the win. But again, you risk losing if you go for the win. So it's a tight balance, but I think I'm happy with the approach. Let's get another goal because I think this Alicia they can get it. What happened? I'm 8 seconds behind you, man.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Give it a second. I want you to see it. It's actually 30 seconds behind. It's actually 30 seconds.
I'm getting patient now. Even Awutu Kulcha is asking.
Yay, Babasa. In the box, boy.
Yo. Wow. No, that's a striker's finish. No, the dancer, the goal is not yours. The goal is from Abbas.
It's Babasa's goal.
It's Mabasa's goal, eh? I see the dancer wants to claim the credit. It's Mabasa's goal.
Guys, that's Mabasa's goal. Okay, let me let you go. Let
me go and say, I think that's what they wanted, and I'm happy that they got it. Yeah, like I said, I hope they win. Yeah.
Okay.
Congrats to the boys.
Guys, take my words and throw them away. Pirates doing well, attacking and getting the second goal. 2-1 for the Pirates. Mabasa showing again what he's good at. What did we say? Put it into the box, man. When Mabasa is on the pitch, put it into the box and you can get something you might be able to get something. But Ahly is also pushing to try and do something here. Offside. Okay, Wahib.
Hi, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good, but you sound far away, Wahib.
I'm standing one side enjoying the match. I'm enjoying the match.
How are you feeling about your team?
Very, very good, very good. But I'm still seeing this game going as a draw. Okay. I'm still seeing that 2-2. But I'm very confident in the team going into the season. The less games we're playing, the more confidence it gives me. I think we're going to have a very surprising season out there. I've said it before. This is our competition. This is the one we should focus, put pride and everything in this competition because the boys are playing.
Yeah.
They're enjoying themselves and they're willing to fight. This is a very good result. 2-1, but it's still more to come. I like the approach that Jose has given out the substitutions a chance to come on and have an impact in the match. And that is what I was talking about. Players should come on and have an impact, fight for the ball, trying to win every second ball. And I think that the management, the way he brings on his players and the timing, it's perfect because there's still time. They will want to attack more. There will be space, and the type of players that is brought on just bring the stability to the team.
Well, tell me, man, is Pirates football? We've had this conversation on the show. Is Pirates football African football, and we just didn't realize it?
It's starting to get recognition now for the way they are trying to play. We can have two players on top. We're very dangerous. We don't need that much chances, and we are very clinical up front. We have about 7 charges in this match, 2 shots on target, goal, and that's what I want. Clinical up front. This is the CAF. You need to score your goals, take the lead, and we are going very far in this tournament. I promise you, OT.
Okay. No, Wahib, thank you. Okay, guys. 386 people watching. Follow if you have not followed Kupari Gives. Tap the screen as much as possible. Orlando Pirates is leading Al Ahly 2-1. Al Ahly. This is very interesting. Before I let Tyler in, this is very interesting because it seems like Pirates out Africa'd Al Ahly in the sense that Al Ahly made their 3 changes, which upped the tempo of the game. Pirates was under pressure for a little bit, but they couldn't keep it up for the whole game. So it was 10 minutes in, then Jose made his attacking changes, and now he's gone and taken the lead. This is very interesting. Tyler.
Hi, OT.
Tyler, hey, man.
Yo. OT, when they say a team, a coach, a identity, we wanna like in a team. That's why I get so frustrated at Cardoso at Sundowns, because you don't see the coaching identity, you don't see the philosophy. Ribeiro understands his players in and out. He understands his team. He has embedded his footprint in that team. Congratulations to that coach. Whether they draw in this match or what, but what a exciting coach we're witnessing in our lifetime. Coaching Orlando Pirates. This guy has changed this team. It's been coming when OT because he's been winning a lot of trophies in and out each season ever since he started. This is a pure coaching Lendoga and OT. What he did, he knew what they would come at them. He absorbs the pressure and he catch them on the counter. And look at these changes. He let them commit. You commit with the changes, you commit going out, and then he introduced good players. Udlamini, that boy, what's his name in the middle? That boy, he's a Rasibusha. He hasn't been playing a lot of matches, but because of he understands his players, he knew which player to bring in and what impact each player will bring. And Mabasa is a very strong boy that will marshal that defense. So I give this game motivate you. I'm dedicating this game towards that coach. His team is matured. They are playing a pure African football. Catch them on the counter, absorb, catch them on the counter. Yeah, thanks, OT.
Okay, no, Tyler, thank you. Let me go to Skara. Skara, welcome to the show here. Oh, Skara.
Who cares? Who cares?
Let me find it. Wait, let me find it.
Who cares? Who cares that it's Vieira or it's Mabaso? Who cares? Yeah. Who cares? ayi niphupha kabuhlungu manje. Hey, wisha ngathi one mangas postpone ne.
Hey, ungakhulumi ngathi. Hawu. Ungakhulumi
No, I'm
ngathi.
kidding. What I'm saying is,
anyway, no, never mind. Hey, you're saying
no, I'm just saying there at the back, I just hope Rivero doesn't change Usibisi. I think Usibisi and Sisane are starting to understand each other more. But now, Makaula, I've noticed something. If we are playing the ball from the back, if Usisane pass Makaula, hey, Makaula is not comfortable, man. He's not. When they press Makaula, they get the ball. When they press Makaula, Makaula makes a mistake. So Makaula needs to move out there when we are building up. I think maybe like the player like Dlamini. So I wonder if we have Dlamini, at least Dlamini can be the one that is collecting the ball. And then I'm still lukewarm with Marco. Hey man. Hey man, I'm lukewarm. My Marco.
Ke bona kotsi.
Hey, ke bona mahlomola, ke bona masisa pelo. But yeah, overall, I think we're not that bad, man. But we're not clinical as well.
Maramina, this is the question that I want to know, Skara, though. 7 minutes forward. But anyway, this is the question I want to know. Is it that maybe South Africans are right to Africa? Because what Pirates is doing here is an African game. It doesn't look pretty. You're asking questions, carry defense. Hey, midfield to Kokai. Hey, what? Chigi, they've lost you've lost the game. Is that not what Africa is, man?
Yeah, I think we must understand one thing as South Africans. We cannot play the same at home and the same away. We are gonna be destroyed if we want to do that. Look at Al-Ahly. Al-Ahly can lose all the games away. And when they come home, they make sure that they get the job done. I think the Sundowns, if we are honest with ourselves, sing a favor, say look favor, go to one support. Sundowns, slowly but surely, ngabo Rulani and ngabo Pitso, they were getting it right there. Because they knew that even if we get a draw that side, when we come back, we beat these people. So we need to have that mentality. When we are playing away, we need to be competitive. If we get a point, we come back home. There's nothing to lose. Then when we get home, we make sure we get the job done. Same na bafana.
Hi, Marale Pirates win away. CRP. But you water away. But the Al-Ahly water manje away.
Mara na ulbuni let's too.
Hey,
but who cares? I don't know who cares.
No, thank you.
Out in your tap.
No, thank you, Skara. Let me bring in Sugar Spice. Sugar Spice, Tarasekai. Hey, a chinchi cave, man. Oh, Tarasekai. Okay. As we try.
Hi, my man.
Milangithi game yachinja, man.
Bheka lento lesigene kamnandi kanjani mfowethu. Bheka lento mara bona mina Bruhamine as much as umbatha simthanda. Asiqaleni ngora sibotsha the next game mfowethu. Simnikeni i-chance. Mawukuthi yamhlula simdonse simbeke ngaphandle.
Mara bekacheka last game. Awusakhumbule game edlala. Bekacheka man. Bekangekho lapha esiswini.
Yes, Bruhamine. But it is a movie show I1 bafowethu abona uRivero uswinele game from the bench manje.
Yeah.
Yinto engayisho. Ama substitution wakhe awayenzile yiwo azoswinele game namhlanje. Because if you wanted to continue if bathu uTito umkhiphe in the last 10 minutes or in the last 5 minutes, I don't think would be so effective the way effective ngakhona.
Yeah.
No. And they raise a need to which Pirates played the way African football should be played.
Yeah.
Alakufuneki but labona namhlanje akufuneki nano abathi mfowethu beswina ngaleyo 1 we didn't play well but we played as the way African football North African teams adlala ngakhona. Because sometimes namhlanje if we wanted to go pound to pound nalabantu laba bebangashana 5. But anyway, I'm not impressed by Umarco.
Okay.
I'm not impressed by Umarco. I'm not impressed by uMako.
Okay.
Serious, if bathi kuyakhonakala, hayi mabasitholele uPasatina, uMako mfowethu makacambalala kancane.
Mara ukhona uhoto egroundini. Ukhona uhoto lapho why ningamlethanga ngale? Abuyele.
And mina ke bengibheke ukuthi kule substitution kaHoto. Thatha uHoto umdrope back ukhipha uMako kuphela. Hey, bengibheke leyo substitution leyo. But nevertheless mfowethu, if siyakhona ukuthola 3 points at least, siyazi ukuthi izosinika advantage kulast 8 ukuthi i-second game. I-second leg sizoyidlala home, yabona.
Okay.
Yaphatha ngifutshela manga. There's something special about this Pirates team.
Yeah.
Ngizongibamba isandla mntana sekhaya.
Okay. Hayi mina mangikhuluma bayangithuka. Ema commentini wami mara ngikho lapho no. Sugar Spice taki.
Yabo.
Z. Z is back, eh? No, Turkemala last time Z didn't want to come into the game. But it's fine. Welcome. Guys, Derby. Whenever I see Z, Derby has sold out. But it's sold out. Normal tickets, VIP, VVIP, Lepezulu, La Pansi. Oh, 2-2. Oh, what a goal. Oh, no, they're saying no. Wait, they're saying no. They're saying no. Hey, they're calling Ahly. And then somebody said no. Malume Kutso, who's the somebody that said no? Technically, it wasn't offside. But you could say that player was interfering with play. Technically, it wasn't offside. Technically. I think that guy was trying to say that he didn't get the ball, but his interference might have made the linesman say something else. Okay, let me bring in. No, the guy was offside, didn't have the first touch of the ball. So when the ball was played,
the offside.
As far as I understand it, the guy who touched the ball first was not the guy who was offside. But anyway, I don't know. Pelelan.
Offside.
Pelelan. Tell me about this game.
Game. First half yakhona it was bad. First half yakhona it was bad. In the second half,
yeah.
By the second half ibukekile yona.
Okay.
Second half yona. So kusahamba kahle okwamanje, kusahamba kahle. Ngese sikhali ngaluthi.
Uthi ngePirates man. Le Pirates yashoka sonke man.
iPirates yenza lento abantu ade bengacabanga ukuthi ingakwenza. Into enhle futhi leyo. Pirates yenza lento ingacabanga ukuthi abantu bengakwenza, but ngiyabona ama game ayo basawa zama ukwa minimize as nawe wawukhalile la season ukuthi ama point amaningi bawalahla first leg bazama collect each and every point that they could collect. So that's give them the advantage to challenge the league.
Okay.
I am not saying they will win. The advantage to challenge the league. There is a difference to win the league and challenge the league.
Okay.
I'm a Pirates fan. But this is give us a more opportunity to challenge for a league.
I know. For isikhathi Phelelani, for isikhathi. Sizoyikhuluma kahle so Monday.
Thank you.
Phelelani. Okay, guys, the game is done. Pirates 2-1 winners. Beat Ahly. Pirates go through as number 1. Pirates still an unbeaten team in this year's CAF competition. So for everything that was said about Pirates' experience, about Pirates' depth, about Pirates' what, all we have to say is Skara always says,
Who cares?
Who cares? Fistos, who cares?
Iyo yamabhakani yakwenze njani Mr. Oti.
Yeah.
Ushizo ngathi asiyiluzi le game yafandaga.
Ushilo.
And even noma ngabe le goal lesithuba likorile Mr. Oti beku grand.
Yeah.
Abantu ekoseke batatazele manje yilabo abadlala kusasa ngo6. abatatazele thina sicedile manje Mr OT manje siyobhekana noMamkhize kunalabo abanye basephefeni babhizi bayakhuluma ukuthi is 1 February guys 1 February zile thina sine game noMamkhize sicedile indaba zethu zaseCAF siyabuya sizodlala uMamkhize wena ukuthi uthengile amathikithi ugcwalisile istadium kuyobe kugcwele okwakho and congratulations mara kuloko Mr OT this is how you play iCAF. This is how you play Champions League, Mr. OT. We cannot play fancy. We cannot want ama passes as every game. This game was perfect. Even Namaj, Mr. OT, ama team that was perfect to face Orlando Pirates.
Mute, guys, mute when you come in.
Mr. OT, I'm a team that will face the Orlando Pirates in the quarterfinals by Tatazela. Already by Tatazela and the Mabatatazela, Tina sikho lapho. Thina sibheke ini sibheke uMamkhize ukuthi uyalungisa indaba zakhe zeSARS siyodlala ini iBetway danko
uzokhona ukuyishaya iSARS anyway let me go to Nico. You've got a minute, tell me about this game.
Hey Baba, this game was tough. I like what Amachita bayikhulumayo ukuthi this is not a game to impress ama fans ukuthi bayadribula konjani. The point is to get ama points and then that's it. Yes ngomako this and that, but umako came to clear. Ayikho into ayenza uze clear phela. My man of the match I think goes to Usesane or captain because they bayibambile backline bafethu. I have to give it to them. Badlalile big time. Those two gents today, I think boyogeza kayi2 ayikho inye indlela. Danko bafethu.
Thank you Nico. Hey, Baronza ibara ngeke mangijabulile natida. Let me go to Prisky. Prisky Berry. 2-1. Let me see. Prisky. Putwasekasi, I'm gonna go to you then. Ingoma Maronza izongena. Putwasekasi, how are you?
Hey, put him fine and you.
Ngiyanibona ngijabulile man. Ngitshele ngegame, uthini ngegame?
Yeah, igame hayi bingekho lula abasebenzile abafana. She was not easy. Otherwise, I am happy with quarter final.
Yeah.
I think le group sinayo izasiphathela istar le group.
Hey, senikhuluma ngestar.
Hayi le group sinayo iza naso istar.
Manje uthini
xa sikwazi ubetha amadoda aseCairo siwabetha kokwawo ekhaya hayi sigqibile usebenza.
Manje tshela mina uthini kulabantu that said experience depth Africa uthini kulabo bantu nabo only unbeaten king ni 2 kuphela yini ne Faro unbeaten right now uthini kulabo bantu
ndithi akubalekanga uthenga iplayer ye40 million okubalulekileyo focus ku development because we put money ku development why siya ku expensive players. Abafana bayayazi ijob yabo kufanele beyenzile. Isimple. Thatha ibhola unike ofana nejezi yakho amandla sinawo masisebenza. Kwenzeka netlondo. There's akho place istar kwezi players ePirates. Asithi sithembele ngobani. Bonke abafana bayasebenzisana. Lento ifunekayo.
Okay. No. Putwasekasi just for time. Ithingile to Maronza.
Bocho.
Uthini Maronza? Hey, we'll come back to Maronza. Let me go to Poncho.
Uthi hayi game iPirates idlale kahle. But then if school yaka Ahly hayi bengafanelanga ukuthi ikore lekulu.
Yeah.
Ulokhu njani uChayini bayamela bona ukuthi usesane uzofika ebholeni. Mara the reason ukuthi aphume amapalini angaziwa ayaphume amapalini. But then he knew very well ukuthi he won't reach to the ball before the player reach to the ball.
Mara kera kithi bangibang.
Mangazi ukuthi yuphi.
Akera kithi it's the end of the game.
Goalkeeper yakaya. Ara ne mara goalkeeper sita a check gore go win a ball or
yeah.
gape molo o nilotswa and ha fihla even a ke tse gore nka re ke 1 meter away bolo e gole
Yeah.
at least nkabe ke re o fihlile ba mo tshedisa yona then ba re kora so o fulotswa mara a wina ball. Then second goal ya Ahly ba reng offside nna ke feel nkare is not an offside that goal because then motho a receiving ball was from an onside position. Motho a receiving ball on an onside position. The one a ragileng ball is coming from an offside position, but then the person a receiving ball on an onside position. Ara bola kora. A ke tse gore wena re nka tabe OT.
Nna ke itse le nna ke bone gore nna ke itse ha se offside mara a ke batla go lwana le batho. Aba thabile. Re happy. No, for time's sake, Poncho, Enrique Kenye, super. Oh, are you back? Okay. It's in the so super. It's in Genuguma Ronza, the links of Valangao. Ronza.
Okay, let me clear. I think there's a guy who talk about offside. That was an offside
Okay.
interfering with play.
Yeah.
From the player who's coming from the offside position, so interfere with the play. So
Okay.
that's an offside, clear offside, simple as that.
Okay.
It's interfering. OT first half we're 4 men down. Ask me why.
Yeah.
On the left and the right side, right? Left and the right side, we have two players which were not match fit.
Okay.
Marco and Kanakima. They're the one that got Kanakima.
Libito.
But he got injured. I remember. Libito, yeah. So two men play, which are not fit, right? For match fit. And then Hoto, you can play him on the right when he's using left. It has unnecessary. Mahopa out. You understand me? So we're 4 men down. To be honest, you understand me. But second half, I think the changes that he made, spot on. You understand me? Spot on. But I think Mahopa's supposed to be long gone. Long gone. He's supposed to not even come back from the second half. But anyway, OT Tina City kusasexeni ngo7 unomvula wami iyo awusazumbula.
Wait, tshwantse ba gonkele drum ya hao. You must go that side, chief.
Unbeaten after 8 years. OT unbeaten team now as we speak is unbeaten. OT siyangapha kule ibhodo elingapha simele abanye kusasa baphume kusasa sale sisodwa so represented South Africa. Siyabonga. Danko.
GNU. Let me bring it to super. Mi vale mfani vale.
No, special mention to Dion Hoto. Special mention to Thabiso Sesane. A special mention to Sipo Chine. But my man of the match, it has to be Upodlela. He's been getting a lot of criticism lately. And we've just been too harsh on the man. The man needed minutes in his legs to get back to the level that he was at when we acquired his services. So I'm very happy for the boys. I'm very happy Ribeiro was not predictable today. Other than Mahopa, in my view. So it looks good. Players are going to come back from injury, and the club has officially said they're going to be active in the transfer market. So it looks like it's going to be a wonderful second half of the season. The boys now have the CAF experience. Now needing CAF experience is no longer an excuse. They have sufficient experience to go forward. So I'm happy for the club. I'm happy for South Africa. Unlike Uroni, I actually hope Sundowns makes it through so that at least right now, while South African football is hot, we can give Dr. Irvin Khoza his one wish to have 2 South African clubs compete for the CAF final.
Okay. No, super. Thank you so much, guys. If you're new here, Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. live show. So Monday, we're going to discuss this game. We're going to discuss the 2 games tomorrow, Chiefs game and also Sundowns game. We'll break it down proper. Let me see if Priski ukona. Priski. Priski is not there. Okay. I'm going to close it off this way, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to watch the 2 games live. Like I said, Monday we'll review. This is what I have to say about this game. Pirates out Africa. Jose Rivero is one hell of a coach. Was it pretty? No, it wasn't pretty. The Pirates at times, they were open. Ahly took 23 shots, 6 on target. They survived. And then what was incredible, and I think where Jose needs these flowers. Guys, in Africa, what usually happens is one of two things. Number one, the more active team usually loses. So the more you play, the more you pass, the more you shoot, the more you do all those things. If you don't convert, CRP 6-0, if you don't convert, you're going to lose that game. Why? Because second halves are always different. Guys, Al-Ahly's major strength is not that they play beautiful football. They play ugly football. But the fact that what they normally do is in the second half, they wait. Then they make some attacking subs so that they can then heighten the tempo and win it in the last few minutes. The one criticism I've had about South African football when it comes to playing in the CAF Champions League is that it's a lot about who's the first to blink. And when we say the first to blink, Al-Ahly doesn't mind waiting until the 70th, 80th minute to make those changes, knowing that they need to go and win and score, right? They don't mind. But today they found a coach who didn't do what Abo Rulani did or Abo Coach Mangoba did, changing too late or changing too early. They waited. He outweighted them. So when Ahly made their attacking changes and positive changes, it's almost like he knew that these people would have 10 minutes where they'd be hot. And then Namnya Vutel, on top of that, I'll bring in my guys. And the game changed one more time. And Al-Ahly started sitting back towards the end of that game, forced, because Abo Mabasa were on the pitch. That is incredible. That is incredible. That is what Al-Ahly does to other teams. What Pirates did today is what Al-Ahly do to other teams. And it's the fact that this team doesn't have to play beautifully. The defense, Omako, as much as he played very well or he tried his best, Omako, Nolibito, those guys were the holes. That defense was caught a couple of times. They were struggling physically. They couldn't play the ball out. They don't have somebody who can play the ball out. So that meant that Abotito, Nabomfukeng were not as active as normal. Mahupa was central defensive striking on the wing, which I've always said becomes an issue because he goes too far. But anyway, all that to say, it doesn't matter. One of two teams that are unbeaten, I believe it is. One of two teams that are left in this competition that are unbeaten. And it's not Al-Ahly, it's not Sundowns, it's not any of those teams, it's Pirates. All right, guys, the Pirates, man, well done to Pirates, well done. I don't think we've seen something like this. And I know there's group stages and there's all of that stuff, but from the day that the Pirates played Disciples in that first game when they needed to qualify for here, there was no trust. But they've just kept on. And not only here, guys, they're unbeaten here. They've only lost 2 games. They've only lost Magesi. In the calling knockout. That is an insane season, guys. So far, that is an insane season. But anyway, guys, we'll break it down proper Monday, 7 p.m. So if you have not followed, please follow. Mondays, we're going to speak properly. I'll let people in. We'll have proper dissection of what is happening. I'm also going to have my reaction. So my full reaction and my full thoughts will be out in about an hour and a half on my YouTube channel. So please, if you have not followed, please follow. The lives are great. I bring people in. There's not many places that do this type of thing where we are speaking to each other as fans. Tomorrow, I'm going to be live for the Chiefs game and the Mamelodi Sundowns game. So please join me as well tomorrow. And guys, share, like, do all of those very nice things. And then kopari gift, man, kopari gift, mo. Sammy saying no more TikTok Monday. Hey, I'm hoping that they pull out of the US and they start giving us things like the Creator Fund on our side. But yeah, that's a chat for another day. It's been incredible. Well done, Pagania. Well done, well done, well done. I'll see you guys then tomorrow at 3, if I'm not mistaken. Bye, everyone.